Beware of trusting your dreams. A reading from Volume 3 of St. Paisios' Spiritual Counsels, Spiritual Struggle. Dreams can be deceptive. Geronda, I'm tormented by some unpleasant dreams. When you have a bad dream, never examine what you saw, how you saw it, or whether you're guilty or how much you may be at fault. The evil one, having failed to tempt you during the daytime, comes to you at night. Sometimes God permits the devil to tempt us in our sleep, so that we may see that the old self has not entirely died. Other times, the enemy approaches a person in his sleep and presents various dreams in order to upset him when he awakes. This is why you shouldn't pay any attention to them. Cross yourself and the pillow, place a cross and an icon on your pillow, and say the Jesus prayer until you fall asleep. The more importance you attach to such dreams, the more the enemy will come to disturb you. This is something that happens to children too, even though they are little angels. The enemy comes and scares them in their sleep, and they wake up frightened, running into their mother's arms. Other times, they are approached by angels who make them smile in their sleep out of joy, or they may wake up from their great joy. As such, dreams brought about by temptation are an external influence of the enemy upon man while he's asleep. Geronda, what about feeling a certain burden while you're sleeping? Sometimes this comes from a stressful situation that one has experienced during the day, or from various fears, various suspicions, and so forth. Naturally, the little devil can take advantage of this, forming confusing combinations in order to make the person feel dizzy. Often we sleep so lightly that we may think that we are awake and praying for this unbearably heavy burden to go away. Once in a while, the devil may take the form of a human or of a saint and appear to someone in his sleep. Once he appeared in the form of St. Arsenios to a sick man who was sleeping and told him, "I am St. Arsenios. I have come to tell you that you will die. Do you hear me? You will die." The man was frightened and horrified. A saint never speaks to a sick person like that. And even if a sick person is about to die, and a saint appears to inform him about his death, he will do so gently and kindly. God sees how much you are suffering here, and this is why he has decided to take you out of this world. See that you prepare yourself. He will never say, "Do you hear me? You will die." Geronda, what happens when someone cries out in his sleep? It's good. He wakes up. Many dreams are due to worry. When someone is worrying over things or when he is very tired, these things are struggling inside him, and he sees them in his dreams. It happens often to me, too. When I deal with various people and their problems during the day, such as unfairness and so on, I later find myself scolding the unjust ones in my sleep. "You godless man, have you no feelings?" And I wake up because of my yelling. Geronda, can someone foresee something that will happen to him from the dreams he has? No, don't pay any attention to dreams. Whether they are pleasant or unpleasant, you are not to pay attention to them because there is the danger of being deluded. 95% of dreams are deceptive. This is why the Holy Fathers say that we should not pay any attention to them. Very few dreams are from God, but in order for someone to interpret even these, he must have purity and other prerequisites, much like righteous Joseph and the prophet Daniel in the Bible, who both had the gift from God. Daniel said to Nebuchadnezzar, "I will tell you what dream you had and what it means." But consider the spiritual maturity he had attained. He was in the den of lions, and they, even though they were hungry, did not hurt him. Habakkuk brought him food, and Daniel said, "Has God remembered me?" If God didn't remember the prophet Daniel in the lion's den, whom would he remember? Geronda, some people don't have any dreams. It is better that they don't. But by dreaming, of course, people spend no money for tickets or fuel. In our dreams, we can see in an instant something that in reality would take hours, even days, because the concept of time is abolished. This is where one can understand the verse from the Psalm, "For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past."